All right, good evening, and welcome everybody to another live broadcast here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. My name is Daryl Muhammad. I'm coming to you live from Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas, brothers and sisters, for broadcast number 79. Broadcast number 79. We're excited that you decided to be here with us. We're excited to be here with you because, as always, we have some good things to share with you. We have some nuggets to share with you. As I always say, we're pulling back the black curtain to share with you that which we have found to be what we need as black people here in America, for us as black people to build wealth and be empowered. That's why we call this the Black Wealth Empowerment Live Google Hangout. All right, we come here every Sunday by God's grace at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time to bring you some more juice, if you will, some more powerful information, brothers and sisters, and there is power in what we share with you on these broadcasts. So we want to make sure that hopefully you're somewhere quiet, hopefully you're somewhere where you can focus and concentrate, because sometimes the nugget, it glitters real bright so you can see it. And sometimes if the light doesn't hit it right, it's there, but you might not see it as clearly, right? So you got to pay attention. You got to be looking for the nugget, right? Your eyes have to be alert, right? And your ears have to be open, and your minds have to be ready to receive and identify that aha moment. All right, brothers and sisters. So that's what we pride ourselves here at Black Wealth Empowerment, bringing you, basically, we strive real hard to bring you unique information, all right, things that you may not can get and you probably can't get most places, because that's what this platform is designed to do. And we bring you information from a perspective that we as black people in America, from our experience of our sojourner and our existence here in America, should be able to grasp very quickly and hold on to and see the big picture, right? Because you don't need to see the big picture if not trying to build wealth and be empowered. That's the only reason why you need to see the big picture, because the big picture is required for black folks to build wealth and be empowered here in America. All right, so welcome, brothers and sisters. Come on in, have a seat, get your paper and pen ready to take some notes. As always, I'm not here by myself. This is a teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work, and it takes teamwork to build wealth. So I have with me tonight my sister, your sister. You know who she is. She's our membership coordinator. There she is, Sister Brandy. Can you hear me? Mic check, mic check.
I can hear you, Brother Daryl, loud and clear. Praise be to Allah. Well, welcome once again, Black Wealth Empowerment family, friends. I don't know if you know, tonight is another episode of the Hour of Power. We're excited to be here. Brother Daryl's here. I'm here. Can you see at the bottom of the screen? Sister Denise Renee Muhammad is live with us in action. Listen, it's going up. We got another sister going to join us soon, but let me tell you, this is going to be a great hour. Be prepared, put your seatbelt on, and get ready to take action tonight, because it's all about you. It's all about taking action, and the action that you have taken will push you forward to the next step. Brother Darren, I'm going to send it back to you, and I'll add my information online. Remember, don't forget, family and believers, add your name, your website. If you have a business, add that, your website, your telephone number. Please feel free, if you're a mosque member, if you go to church, add that information and let us know where you are, who you are, and where you come from, because we definitely want to know and also support you in your business endeavors. Brother Darren, I'm going to send it back to you. Thanks, and welcome to the Black Wealth Empowerment.
All right. Thank you, Sister Brandy. Thank you so very much. Brothers and sisters, put your information in there so we can give you shout outs, right? This is free advertisement. I said many broadcasts ago, this is broadcast number 79, on our way to triple digits, right? On our way to 100 by God's grace. But I said several broadcasts ago that if you had your own TV station, would you not advertise on your own TV station? If you had your own cable network, wouldn't you advertise on it? How often would you advertise? How frequently would you advertise? When would you advertise it? Well, brothers and sisters, these live platforms, these live streams are given to you for free to have your own broadcast system, right? That's what NBC was called, or CBS, right? Broadcast system, right? So you have your own broadcast system. You have a platform here that you can participate in, that you can network with other like-minded people. So take full advantage of it, brothers and sisters. Go ahead and put your information in the private, elusive, exclusive Facebook group, right? You know what that is if you've been here more than once or twice. But if not, if it's your first time, welcome, 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 welcome. But to participate, there's a link right below called, it says there, live, what is virtualnetworking.com, livevirtualnetworking.com. We made it as simple as possible. You just click on that link below. It'll take you directly to the Facebook page. All right, it'll take you directly to our private, elusive, exclusive Facebook page, and you click join, and that'll pop up. Sister Brandy will see it, and she'll go through your page and see if it fits the profile, all right, that we're looking for, because this is a private group. That means you don't come in, you don't get access just because you show up. She has to go through and check you out and make sure you fit a standard that we have here at BWE to keep the integrity, they called it, right? Keep it at a high level, So go ahead and do that so you can be a part of this conversation. Go ahead and do that so you can join and you can network with some members we have, brothers and sisters. We have some very, very accomplished members. All of us are powerful. All of us are like batteries, right? Like the battery in your car, it has cells and it's full of power, right? It can crank up, from the smallest car to the biggest car, to a Rolls Royce, to, a Cooper. But it's just stored in that battery, right? Certain things have to happen to ignite the power in that battery. And that's what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about the value of taking action, the value of taking action. Now, the full title is The Value of Taking Action to Get Your Money Right. The value of taking action to get your money right, right? We got to get our money right. We live in an economic planet, right? Everything is motivated from the top down, maybe not from the bottom up, Sister Brandy, but definitely from the top down, it's money motivated. See? And if we're going to close the gap, we got to move on up. As they're moving on down, we have to move on up, as George Jefferson says, and we have to understand the dynamics of money in an economic planet. So we're going to talk about the value of taking action. The value of taking action. I'm going to give you some steps that I use that has really, really helped me over the years on consistently taking action. Right? I was just sharing with Sister Brandy, there's several steps that I have to do before you see this end result, right? There's several things she has to do before you see this end result. How do we stay motivated? What gives us the commitment, right? What gives us the commitment to take action is the value of the action, right? How much value does that action have? And we're going to get into more of that later on in the broadcast. Now, we have another host here, co-host, the Courage Coach, Rodney Assad Muhammad. He texted me on my handy phone, told me he's trying to get home in time to jump on, and hopefully the brother will get home safely and still have time to join us. He is our Courage Coach, and he gives us the inspiration because that's what he does. That's what God has blessed him, right? Has deposited in him, has stored in him like that battery. The ability, the desire, the willingness, right? The submissive spirit to empower people with words. He does that for a living, right? To help you reach your peak performance. All right, brothers and sisters, so excited that you're here with us. Go ahead and invite your friends. Invite your friends, right? How do you do that? You see those tabs right above the head, right? And we're going to do this throughout the broadcast. Because, see, we got to build up our sharing muscles. Right? We don't need to, Sister Denise, increase our taking muscles, our receiving muscles, right? We don't have to, we strong on that. We Popeye strong when it comes to taking and receiving. But that sharing muscle, we'll do one rep and put it down. We'll do one rep, put it down. But we have to do them over and over again and look for opportunities to share. When you see the brother a sister side of the road, give to them. Share, right? Say something nice to somebody. Share. Say something nice to your children. Share. Promote, right? On social media, promote. See, we have to out-promote the negativity that you see rolling up your news feed on Facebook, right? The stuff that you see rolling up on Twitter, stuff that you see, we have to offset that, right? We have to offset that, brothers and sisters. That's what we have to do. If you're part of that mission, if you're part of that program, if you're part of that, life, if you're about that life, right? So that's what you have to do. So go ahead and hit those tabs right above. You can go ahead and hit the Facebook like, hit the Facebook share, hashtag BWE Hangout, right? We are live, join us. Hashtag BWE Hangout, we are live, join us. Put that in your Facebook share, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, all those tabs right up there. I need for you to go ahead and do that right now. Go ahead and do that right now, brothers and sisters. We need for you to go ahead and share it with your friends. We need to double, triple the count, right? We need to double and triple the count. Everybody should bring somebody. Everybody should bring somebody, and that will double it right there. So do that right now. Hit those tabs right above our heads. All right, I wonder if I can do it on my end. Those tabs right above our heads. Let me see if I can do it. I'm going to hope I don't freeze up my computer. I probably need to leave that alone, huh? All right, brothers and sisters, so go ahead and do that. Oh, it popped up. So you go ahead and do that, brothers and sisters. Go that we need for you to share. Sharing is caring. To the extent that you share is to the extent that you care. You don't share, you don't care. You share a little bit, you care a little bit. Try caring a lot, right? Try caring a lot. You're not going to run out of caring. I mean, there's no limit. It's not like it's going to get low. You may not feel like it, right? But you don't get low in caring. You don't get low in sharing. You just refuse to let it flow. You just refuse to let it flow. You tell yourself, I'm not sharing with them no more because they, whatever, right? So welcome, brothers and sisters, to Black Wealth Empowerment Live. We're happy that you decided to join us. My name is Daryl Muhammad, and we're going to share with you. All right, we have two of our members that are going to share with you, give their testimony of what they did with the information they got from BWE, how they used it in their life, how they used it in their business, and what results they got from it. What results they got from it. All right, so you stay tuned, brothers and sisters. We're going to do that here shortly, but go ahead and pay it forward. By you hitting those tabs, you're paying it forward. You're sharing it. Right? You're paying it forward. An act of kindness for someone else, not looking for anything in return. That's paying it forward, right? And we're part of a giver's economy, right? The motto for a giver's economy is one who outgives others in his or her industry, out-earns others in his or her industry, right? So that's what we're asking you to do, brothers and sisters. We're asking you all throughout these broadcasts, not just the information, but the actions that we ask you to take are those that's what's required for black folks to build wealth and be empowered. All right? So we want to welcome you. We're happy that you decided to be here with us this evening. This is the hour of power, right? We get it all in 1 hour, brothers and sisters. They say a wise man speaks in brevity, right? He doesn't have to say a lot of words to make his point. He speaks in short sentences, right? But it's so full. The sentence is so full. And that's what we're perfecting here with our broadcast. We used to be 2 hours, 2.5 hours, right? But we said, let's mic it down. So those that are serious can come on, get what they need, and go and put it to use. All right? Go ahead and put it to use. Brothers and sisters, go ahead and come on and share those tabs. We see some folks are coming in, so welcome, welcome. For those that are coming in late, welcome, welcome, welcome. And those of you who are going to watch it on the replay on YouTube, then welcome again. All right? Welcome again. All of these broadcasts you can find on YouTube. on YouTube. Just go to YouTube and put in there either my name, Daryl Muhammad, or Black Wealth Empowerment. Once you find the channel, then you go to the channel and subscribe. All right, subscribe and hit notification, so that way when it uploads, you'll get the notification when it uploads. Okay, so that way you can watch it in its replay, and you can share it in its replay. All right, that's what we need for you to do, brothers and sisters, because we need for you to help us combat this foolishness that's out here, that's capturing the minds of our people, that's capturing the attention of our people. So whereas we can't focus on what we need to focus on as a people, because there's so much noise that we have to cut through, right? So we need for you to help us to cut through that noise so they can hear what it is that they need to hear, so they can empower themselves, their family, but most importantly, their community economically. All right, economically. We're here, brothers and sisters, now for 79 broadcasts to raise the conscious level, right? Raise the conscious level up where it should be for a people who have been here 461 years. We're doing our best in 1 hour to try to lift up the consciousness, brothers and sisters, the economic consciousness, so we'll know what to do with our money. We'll know what to do with the $1.3 trillion that black people get from this economy, and we give it all back. All back. We give it all back. All right? So we have to raise our consciousness up. Not on the front end, not on getting the money, because they'll let us get the money, but let us use it towards liberation, and then you'll see how easy it is now to get the money, right? To get large sums of money. Okay? So brothers and sisters, that's what we're about here. We're about raising the economic consciousness of black people in America, so we can help ourselves, right? It's like a buffet. Help yourself. Help yourself. Might have to stand in line, but help yourself, right? Might have some people to try to distract you, get in your way, and make some loud noises, you know, in the distance to try to get your attention. But they say, well, here, go for it, right? Help yourself. So let's help ourselves. Let's help ourselves. And as Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, let's eat and be full. Eat and get full. I don't know about you, Sister Brandy, but I had to think about that. I had to think about it. I said, eat and get full. I said, yeah, okay, I got you, Minister. I got you. See, some of us, we eat and eat and eat, and we never get full. We get on these broadcasts. We get on other broadcasts. We go to seminars. We're reading books. We just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat. See, but once you're full, you're either going to go to sleep, or you need to go burn that energy off. Because if you don't burn it off, you're going to sleep. So when are we going to get full? When are we going to say, push back from the table and say, okay, I had enough of that black empowerment stuff. I need to go burn some of this off, right? I need to go use this information, right? I'm going to turn this into a potluck. Next time, I'm going to bring something with me to the party. I'm going to bring something to eat. I know y'all didn't ask for me to bring anything, but I've taken so much, got so full, and took, like Sister Tamara and Sister Denise went out and did something with it. Now I want to bring something back, and I want to add to the buffet. Want to add to the buffet. That's when you know that you're understanding how this thing goes. What I've learned, brothers and sisters, on this journey is that at some point in time, you have to be what we call self-actualized, meaning that you don't need for somebody to tell you everything, right? That becomes less and less and less. You still need guidance, still need help, still need assistance, but as far as internally, you're not always waiting around for somebody. You're not waiting around for the next seminar. You're not waiting, looking at the calendar, oh man, I can't wait, right? To next week, BWE. No, you're self-actualized. You're taking already what you have, and you're full. and you say, let me digest this. Let me take this and use this, right? It's designed for me to take it in and empower me towards a certain kind of action, not to sit down and get fat. The value of taking action. That's what we're talking about tonight, brothers and sisters. I'm just filling in for our brother, the courage coach, that will give us inspiration. Sister Brandy and I trying to do our best to fill up that brother's shoes. But you know what? Nobody can fill your shoes that God has given you except for you, because they're specially designed just for your feet, right? Just for your feet. That's why you have a work to do. And it's not to sit around and watch, right? God doesn't make human beings to be cheerleaders, right? Or to be spectators. That might be what you do from time to time because you don't play basketball very well. But in the game of life, right? When you're on the court, in the game of life, meaning your life, it's not meant for you to sit in the stands. It's meant for you to take action. It's meant for you to get involved. If all you do is sit around and always looking at something else in your life, that's not going to get it, brothers and sisters. That's not going to get it. We have to take action, right? We have to stay in motion, because it's motion that's going to progress us to where we want to be, not sitting down and waiting. So let me just roll over this real quick, Sister Brandy. Sister Brandy, let us know what's happening in the Private Elusive Exclusive Facebook group, because we're minutes away from hearing from our special members. Sister Brandy, back over to you.
All right. Yes, sir, Brother Darrell. Thank you very much. And welcome, Sister Tamora. Sharif Muhammad, we are so excited that you are here with us as well. Yay. Welcome. Welcome to the group. Okay, so let me go down here, as Brother Darrell just stated. We have Sister Denise Renee Muhammad on the call. As you see, she's at the bottom of the screen as well. And she sends the greetings to the family, and she says her name is Sister Denise. Once again, she's from Houston, Texas, Muhammad's Mosque, number 45. And she is a certified life care and wellness coach. She said you can connect with her in a group, and it's the Self-Care Network. And she said she inspires you to make healthy lifestyle choices. Her website is listed at the bottom on Facebook. So once again, it's facebook.com/group/Denise Self-Care. Double check and find her when you get a chance. We have Brother Mudakai Muhammad, and he sends the greetings and peace to everyone. And he is coming from Muhammad's Mosque number 32 in Phoenix. Now this is where he originated from, I believe. But now he lives in Japan. He's been in Japan for over it's almost 18 years. If not, it's 17 years for sure. And he's the founder of Supreme Life University. He's lots of information to share about what he does and how he's been working hard for us in Japan. So if you take a second out, look at his information. He's on Facebook as well under facebook.com, Supreme Life University. That link is there for you. Also, members, don't forget, if you have not registered, please register. And if you're not able to get that access, Brother Darrell has actually sent the link out as well. So the links on there, several pages, several places that you can find the link. And that's available for you too. Brother Darrell, that's all I have right now. I'll send it back over to you for a moment. Thanks.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you so very much, Sister Brandy. Thank you, brothers and sisters, for putting your information in there. We want to encourage you throughout the week. If you find anything that's financially empowering, either financially empowered tangibly, right, or mentally, then go ahead and share that in the Private Elusive Exclusive Facebook group. Go ahead and share that with the group. All right, because a group need to know, and we want to make the BW one of the many places that our members come to get information about wealth building and empowerment. All right, we're about to go ahead and hear from our special guests, our members that are with us tonight, to tell us, to give us really their testimony of the value of not just a membership, but the value of taking action. All right, the value of taking action. And we're going to have Sister Brandy introduce them to us, and we're going to ask them some questions. They're going to share with you, and this is not scripted. I don't know what they're going to say, but we want to hear from them, right? You have to know the value that you're presenting people. You need to know that. You can't assume it. you need to know it. The only way you do that is by asking your customers, right? By asking them what are they getting from what we are presenting. So that's what we wanted to do tonight. We're going to do it in 2 more weeks with Brother Munakai, and then a couple of weeks after that with Sister Pamela, and Sister Brandy is going to reach out to some more that we know who have been with us and have gotten something from Black Wealth Empowerment Live. So we want to welcome everybody, and go ahead and hit that tab one more again. Go ahead and hit the like tab, hit the Facebook share hashtag B2B Hangout. All right, join us. Go ahead and send that again. Instagram, Pinterest, whatever the tabs are above, right? That you have an account. Just hit it. You might have to log in, but you only have to do it once, and go ahead and send that out, because we're about to hear from our special guest. All right, so go ahead and do that right now, brothers and sisters, and I'm gonna roll it over to Sister Brandy. Sister Brandy, go ahead and introduce the first sister, and then you come, sister, unmute your mic, and then we're gonna find out what has BWE done for you. All right, let's go ahead and introduce him, Sister Brandy.
All right. Thank you very much once again, Brother Daryl. So we're going to first introduce Sister Tamora. And I'm introducing Sister Tamora real fast because she is having family time. So we did not want to take too much time out of her time with her family. But yes, definitely, Sister Tamora has been in the Black Wealth Empowerment for some time now. I don't even know how long, but definitely she can tell you how long. The main thing we're doing tonight, she's going to give her testimony, how she has how her business has benefited from the Black Wealth Empowerment. Sister Tamora doesn't live too far from me in Columbus, Ohio. We're about 3 hours away. Sister Denise is a little further. But let me just say, through being a part of the Black Wealth Empowerment, I was able to connect with Sister Tamora from the BWE, and then also on a business aspect. And she was willing to come to my house to help me start a business. I couldn't believe it. And you know how I found out about it? It was through BWE. So I'm going to give it over to Sister Tamora. You can go ahead and introduce yourself, unmute yourself, Sister Tamora, and please tell us about what has BWE done for you. Glad you're here.
All right. Assalamu alaikum, everybody.
Alaikum salam.
How are you?
Alaikum salam. Welcome, Sister Tamora.
Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity, everyone. It's greatly appreciated. In short statement, I would say that, BWE has helped me a lot.
Uh-oh, she froze up. Oh, Sister Tamora.
Thank you. Coach Rodney and Coach Daryl for all your inspiration and for all your love, for setting us on a path to continue reaching others with what we do. And it was hard at first because, I think rejection was part of why I didn't branch out at first. Rejection from other people and how they would, feel about, organically made products and the price point of everything. It was just like, well, nobody's going to buy my products. Nobody's going to go on this path of being, healthy, or it costs too much. But being in contact with other coaches and just going forth with it, I found that by using you all, like, it's moved my business. I'm on Periscope daily. I'm making new customers daily. I'm interacting with new people daily, and just coming in contact with a whole bunch of people that love organically made products and that want to eat well and live well and go to the gym and live a holistic lifestyle. And though it wasn't easy at first, because, when you get on Periscope, it's like you reaching the whole part of the universe, talking to different people, and you're going to get trolls that like to hack you, but you just have to ignore them. But in this journey, I've learned a lot, and it's taught me to be patient with those who are, impatient with what you have to share. And it's taught me a whole lot, because at first it was skeptical, but now I'm able to, branch out and reach others as well. So I'm glad that, I'm able to use the information that I got from Brother Daryl and Brother Rodney, and I'm greatly appreciated. And it's amazing how you can use this powerful tool and you can reach half of the world, people from London, people from Michigan, people from just all aspects of life that will come watch you on your scope and just watch the information that you share, and even join your group to learn more information because they really want to start the path of being holistically fit. So I'm grateful to BWE. Not only that, the nuggets that I've used, able to like monetize on Periscope, and sorry, I don't know if you guys are hearing me. I'm able to monetize a lot of things on Periscope. Like this past week, I made $300 in sales, just by people that want to live. I'm grateful. I never take anything for granted. I'm appreciative to Sister Denise, who is my coach, who helped me to branch out and do fabulous things. So I'm appreciative of that, and you know, little does she know, she has helped me on a path to do great things. So I'm grateful for her as well. She's an
Sister
awesome
Mora,
coach.
let me ask you a
Yeah.
question. Let me ask you a question real quick.
Mm,
Share with the listening audience and viewing
mm,
audience, what specific things have you taken from BWE that you've used that has helped you
mm-hmm.
out? What specific? I think you mentioned a few on there, but just very concisely, what specific
Yeah.
offers or whatever that you've taken and you've used, and what has it done for you?
The thing that I took from BWE is you can't wait on people. And people, you can't be stagnant in what you do. You have to move forward in what you do, and you can't wait on people to go forward with you. And I've always been, you know, stuck on that because, you know, I've had team members, they don't want to do what they want to do. But Brother Rodney was like, well, you got to keep going and leave those people behind, and eventually they'll catch up. That's the nugget. Don't be scared to go out there and branch out to different people. Don't just stay in one spot with your friends and family. Branch out to different people. I've learned from BWE and took those nuggets as well. I'm sorry, my phone is getting low, but those are the important nuggets right there. And to never be scared. This is your business, and you have to push forward. And don't be scared to reach other people. And to always, like Brother Daryl, you suggested some books to read. I've actually been reading those books. Little do you know, I go back and watch the replays on Periscope as well. But I do take those nuggets and I use those nuggets and I apply them. And I'm just going to continue to use them because it helps a lot. And not only that, I can share the nuggets that you all have shared with me with other people, because there's some people out there that are scared to run their business. And I always encourage them to go forth with, you know, what they're doing and don't be scared. So those are the things that I've learned from BWE, is to move forward. Don't wait on other people to go with you. If they're meant to go with you, they'll catch up, but you just have to move forward with your business. So,
All right.
yeah.
Thanks, Sister Mora. Sister Brand, you have any questions for Sister before we let her go so she can get back with her family? Could look like she's in the car.
She is. She's been
I'm
in
in
the
the
car
car.
for a little
I'm in
while.
the car.
Yes,
I'm in the
sir.
car.
Yeah.
I'm in the
One
car.
more question, Sister
Yeah.
Tamora. I know you said that you can't wait on people. So what about, for example, do you have to, when you started your business and you found out you didn't have to, you just decided not to wait on anybody else anymore. What happens if you have somebody in your family still trying to hold you back because they don't see your vision or your goal for your future? Do you try to continue to encourage them, or you just encourage yourself and just keep pushing?
Those are exit stage left people who don't want to just encourage you and motivate you to go forward. Those are the exit stage left people. And what I mean by that is that when you're ready to jump on board with what I have to do, then come join me. But I'm not going to stay in a spot where you feel like you want to be stuck and not move forward. Those are exit stage left people. I'm like, you know, I see you when I see you. Just catch up. Catch up.
Yes, ma'am.
And I did a Periscope about that,
Yeah.
because you can't wait on the exit stage left people. They always going to discourage you. They always don't want, they're not going to give you encouraging words to motivate you to go forward. So those are exit stage left people. I don't deal with people like that. As for, you know, as before I used to, you know, I used to be all like frustrated because you're trying to motivate people that don't want to go forward with their business. So now I've labeled them as exit stage left people because they want to stay stuck where they're at. They want to stay stuck where they're at, and they're trying to make you not move forward, and that can't fly with me. I'm trying to build a business not only for myself but for my children to take over if I'm no longer here. So you can stay on the couch and be an exit stage left person, and I'm gonna keep moving forward with my business and motivate others to move forward with their business. So those are exit stage left people. I can't deal with them, nor do I want my children to deal with them when they get older. Because when your children look at you and they see what you do. So if you're moving forward as being an entrepreneur and trying to create a business for yourself and your family, then they're naturally going to gravitate to what you're doing. So if they see you being stagnant and not willing to grab onto what Allah gave you, people, then they're going to stay stagnant as well. So you got to move forward and not deal with exit stage left people. So.
Got it. Yes, ma'am. Well, Sister Tamora, thank you for taking the time out. We're so glad you're a part of the BWE member. And also, Sister Tamora, in addition to Sister Denise, they are both live and in action BWE Flash Mob Army members. And we'll talk about that later. But definitely want to say thanks, Sister Tamora, for being a part and giving your testimony because it makes a difference. And we appreciate you again.
Thank you.
Have a good afternoon, evening with your family.
Thank you, sister. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Oh, I see her in the background.
She always makes me your appearance. That's when I say I mean, that's when Honey does.
Got to. Now, next, Brother Daryl, we have Sister Denise Renee Muhammad. And Sister Denise, so you are also a Black Wealth Empowerment member. And if I'm correct, you're maybe one of the original members of the BWE. So I don't know how long it's been, besides 79 weeks, but definitely we are excited that you are here, live and in action again. Sister Denise also does Soul Purpose, and she's blowing it up. You know, she just has her downlines and she's working it out. But she's going to give her testimony on how she has benefited from the BWE and how she has taken action. Sister Denise, I'm not going to talk anymore. I'm going to give it to you.
Yes, ma'am. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you. Wa alaikum salam.
The shift started with me when I had my free coaching session with Brother Rodney. It was supposed to be 15 minutes, but it lasted about an hour or so. And he asked me a very important question. He was like, what are you hiding from? Why are you hiding? And he said that when he saw me on the first episode that we done on BWE, and he said, why is she hiding? So I took that to heart, and I'm coming out of my comfort zone. I'm periscoping every day. When I first started, I was just nervous as I don't know what. But that question he asked me, I don't have, he told me don't stop playing small. That's not serving anybody. So I'm coming out of my comfort zone. The calls that he's done with our team, him and Brother Daryl, they gave us so many nuggets to just make us work on self. It's all about self-improvement. And one of the things that I've really, really learned and learned from Brother Daryl is being consistent. Just consistency, taking action, being consistent. I'm on Periscope daily. I'm getting new customers. Getting a new business partner. So all the nuggets, everything started here with BWE for me, and it just helped me to stretch and to become a better leader, just a better individual to help my team and to propel my business. So.
All right, good, Sister Denise. Thank you very much. Let me ask you this: what are the top 3 things? See if we can narrow this down. What are the top 3 things that you've taken away? The 3 biggest nuggets that you've taken away from BWE, and how were you able to use it? Because a lot of times we get a lot of information, but it's overwhelming and we don't know how to use it. How do you use the nuggets that you received from BWE? What are the top 3, and how were you able to implement those?
Yes, so the top 3 for me is mindset. Everything starts in the mind. It's a mindset shift, being consistent, and taking action. Those 3 things have really propelled me and propelled my business. And me and Sister Tamora and myself, we've now collaborated with some other like-minded sisters that are into self-care, wellness, and beauty. And we have a group that we're forming, and we're coming out with that. So stay tuned for that. We're going to be doing some big things. So those 3 things have helped me and my business to move forward.
And how were you able to implement it? How were you able to take action and implement those 3 areas?
Reading. I've read the books that you suggested, the 10X by Grant Cardone. I've read that book, and just reading and just doing it, just taking it step by step, just implementing it and just doing it. Just doing it.
So being that you overcame and you said you came out of your comfort zone, what words would you share with some of our members who are watching it live or going to watch it later on? Sister Denise, what can you share with them that can help them break through and take more action? Because it's all about taking action.
Yes, sir. I would say just whatever your goal is, just take it one step at a time. You have to get over the fear, and the only way to get over that fear is to do it. You just have to do it. Like me being on Periscope daily, I've learned from Brother Daryl, getting the consistency. That grows your followers, that grows your viewership, and you just have to do it. I say a prayer, and just implement it and get on there and do it. And when I do it over and over and over, that fear goes away. So you just have to break through that fear and realize that nothing is holding you back but yourself. We hold ourselves back.
Okay, that's right. We are our biggest obstacles,
Yes.
right? They say in the self-improvement arena, if the enemy inside of you, right? The enemy inside of you can't stop you, then no enemy outside of you can stop you. Any questions for Sister Brandy that you have for Sister
Denise? Yes, sir.
Thank you. Sister Denise?
Yes, sir, I did. Sister Denise, I had another quick question for you. So as a BWE member, and you are an active member, you participate all the time in the Black Wealth Empowerment. So do you find that it's beneficial for you to network with the individuals that are in the group as well? And then how often do you network with the individuals?
In the group, I try to share things that I come across, and I put it in the group on that level, and just getting out in an offline as well, trying to get offline and connect with people as well. So I'm trying to do both online and offline. I try to network and connect with people, meeting new people. With this group, we've collaborated. I've met a sister that doesn't even live too far from me, so we're going to get together and network and do some things. So just being consistent and taking that action, it goes a long way.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you once again, Sister Denise. We are glad that you are an A+ student and you participated tonight and just give me your testimony, because we always know that nobody else can tell the story better than you can. And praise be to Allah, you have given a great testimony and a story how BWE has been beneficial to you. Thank you for your time, Sister Denise. I know you got to run. You got some babies, some family running around behind you. Maybe another time we'll talk about balancing acts. All right? Yes, ma'am, because we all
Thank you, Sister Denise. Keep up the good work, sister. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Ma'am.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, thank you very much. You heard it from 2 of our top-notch premium members, Sister Tamara and Sister Denise, giving their testimony on what has Black Wealth Empowerment Live done for them. Brothers and sisters, we all have a testimony, right? We all have a testimony. It's either for us or against us. It's either because we've taken action, consistent action, or we haven't taken action or consistent enough, right? So we all have testimonies. What is your testimony? We want to hear from you. Reach out to Sister Brandy, inbox her right there in the group, and let her know that you have a testimony on what BWE has done for you, and you want to share it with the world. You want all the other members to know that if you're not taking this information and applying it to your business and applying it to your life, then you're sleeping on it, right? You're sleeping on it. You're just sitting on it like a chicken sits on an egg, right? You're just sitting on it, but you're not doing anything but sitting on it. All right, brothers and sisters, we are talking about the value of taking action, and I just want to share some things with you real quick as we're closing in on the hour. And I think we have some members, Sister Brandy. Please vet the members real quick, and we're going to bring them on real quick so we can welcome them. But we're talking about the value of taking action. The value of taking action. All right. We're going to talk about that here in the next 5 minutes, but we want to swing it over to Sister Brandy real quick so she can go ahead and let us know who's in the queue waiting to become a member so you all can welcome our new members. I think I saw a handful over there, right, Sister Brandy? Unmute.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's right. We have 4 new members that have decided to want to participate and be part of the Black Wealth Empowerment. Let me get the names really quick. We have Brother Juan. We have, 1 second. I got my phone. Excuse me. Bread Baker 3 is all beside my arm. I have to kind of move her around. We have Brother Juan. We have Brother Deontay. We have Brother Melvin. And we have a sister in the group as well. Let me find her name again. Oh, Tanisha. Sister Tanisha. That's all we have right now, Brother Daryl. These are our new members. As we always know, members that are active already in the group, take the time out to welcome the new members and let them know that they're in the right place at the right time. And we're glad that they are a part of the BWE exclusive Hangout group. Thank you.
All right, all right. Well, welcome them, brothers and sisters. Go ahead and send them a personal message. You know how we do it, right? We personalize stuff here, right? We personalize it. We want to get to know each other. We want this to become a tight-knit family. So go to each one of them and leave them a special message, right? Each one of them, not a general message that they might see, right? But they probably won't see because you just posted, welcome all the new members. No. That's not the instruction. That's not what we're asking you to do. We want you to click on their names and welcome them. Click on the next name, welcome them. Click on the next name and welcome them. Brothers and sisters, it requires effort. See, that's the thing we have to understand. Wealth requires extra. Wealth means extra, right? So the Brandy, wealth means extra. Wealth don't mean just enough. Wealth doesn't mean just a little bit more. Wealth means extra, like the TV program. It means extra, right? It means extra. It means you have to put forth extra effort, extra energy, extra time, extra intention. Everything got to be extra. You got to release the extra before you get the extra. You got to release the extra before you get the extra. All right, we're talking about the value of action. The value of action, brothers and sisters. The value is in the action. The value is not in the information. The value is not in the knowledge. The value is not in anything else other than action. It's in action. The value that's there in the action, in the information, in these nuggets, right? In these tools, in these secrets, in whatever you want to call it, is in the action. The value is not in the degree that I received from the university, not the degree you got from the university. It's in you taking action, right? Action to add value to that degree. To add value. If not, then what is it worth? If you never take action, you can't go out there and do what a degree is supposed to do for you, provide you the opportunity, but you got to take action. The value is the action. The value is what you bring to the knowledge, is what you bring to the information, brothers and sisters. It has value, but you crack it open. You activate the value that's in the knowledge when you apply yourself to the knowledge. They say knowledge is power. That's only half right. Knowledge is potential power. Knowledge without action is like faith without works is dead. It has no power. It has no value, right? The value is not in this book. The value is in me taking what's in the book and doing something with it. That is the value that's in the book. I activate the value that's in this book. You activate the value that we give you here, that we've placed here inside of this program in Black Wealth Empowerment Live. but you have to activate it, right? You have to act. We went and got it and brought the food to your table, but you have to eat. Eat and get full. Full so you can have the energy, right? Full so you can focus on the purpose and not focus on your hunger. Focus on the emptiness of your belly. That's why you eat until you get full. So you don't have to worry about that for several hours, if not a full day. You can focus 24 hours on something else because you're full. The value of taking action. Our members came on and shared with you the value of not listening. They didn't come on and share with you the value of just showing up. They share with you the value of taking action. The value of taking. If you're looking for more value in your life, brothers and sisters, I know I am. Right? So I'm looking to take more action. That's why I do the Periscope every day, Monday through Friday. I'm looking to activate all this information that God has blessed me to get, but I'm doing it with action. And I'm looking to do more action, starting to do live talks. I'm putting together a membership platform, right? So we can systematize and make this thing a turnkey, make it simple, make it on demand, right? Make it on demand, brothers and sisters. The value of taking action is what you bring. You bring the action. You bring the energy. This book is an inanimate object. It has no life. But it can go from my desk here in the office to the countertop in the kitchen to the nightstand on the side of my bed to the back seat of my car, right? It didn't get there on its own. It got there because I brought the action. An animate option imposed itself on the inanimate option. Object, right? And moved it. We have to be more action oriented. We have to be more action oriented, brothers and sisters, as Black people. And then that way we'll go where we want to go. We won't just sit dormant like dust until a wind blows and until the developer wants to move Black folks from this side of the town to the other side of the town. We'll be moving on our own. Or we'll stay stable on our own because we did the activity to anchor down where we are, because we've decided this is where we want to be and we're going to make this area a decent place to live. The value of taking action. The value of taking action. Anything less than taking action, brothers and sisters, it has no value because it's not being used. It's just potential value. It's potential power. But potential power is never lit up light bulbs. Potential power has never started engines in cars. Potential power has never turned on the stove in the kitchen. Not potential power. It's the action. It's somebody coming to that light switch, flipping the switch, turn on the lights, turning the knob on the stove, turning the key in the ignition. The value of taking action. If you're looking for more value, you're looking for extra, Black wealth empowerment, black extra, right? If you're looking for extra, bring extra energy because you are the power source. We're a big battery. Why else can you get electrocuted if you didn't have electricity already in you? How else can you get electrocuted? This glass can't get electrocuted. Why? Because there's no energy in it. There's no electricity in it, right? But you rub your feet on the carpet. We used to do that growing up as a little child, Sister Brandy. I don't know if y'all did that. You rub your feet on the carpet and go touch somebody, right? And shock them. That's because you and I are current. We're electricity. We are the power that gives everything else its power, the value of taking action. So always find a way to take more and more action. Let me share this with you, and I'm going to give you two things you can do, brothers and sisters, so it can be tangible and not this esoteric kind of, people don't like that, but that's what we need the most. The thing that you don't like the most many times is what you need the most. Right? You don't like saving, that's what you need to do the most. You don't like cutting back, that's what you need to do the most. You don't like working harder to make more money so you can give yourself some space and a peace of mind because the economy is falling apart. You just don't know it yet. See, black folks are so close to the bottom, we don't see the ceiling caving in because it's caving in from thousands of feet up. You can't see it dropping 20 feet when it's thousands of feet up. So by the time it gets over our heads and we see it coming down, it's going to be way too late. It's going to be way too late, brothers and sisters. That's why we have to take action. The value of taking action. See, you got to take it. See, that's an assertive. That's not on defense. That's on offense. If you take the ball from somebody, that's an aggressive offensive gesture. Right? Versus waiting for something to happen. See, we got to take action. Take action. Take action. The value of taking action. Here's something that I learned not too long ago, a couple years ago, Sister Brandy, is very interesting to make the point. And we know it's true. It doesn't require any research, any reading, wondering where I got that from. It's very interesting, brothers and sisters. I learned. You know how you increase your energy? You know how you have more energy and more vigor in life? No, not by taking pills. That's artificial. You know how you naturally increase your energy? You don't do it by sitting on the couch and say, you know what, I slept 8 hours, but I'm going to sleep another 4, and then that'll give me more power. It's just the opposite. You know how you get more vigor and more power and more energy? You got to exert energy. You got to exercise to get more power. You got to give up the very thing that you're looking to get. You got to exercise more if you want more energy. You got to run more if you want your heart to be stronger. You have to do sit-ups and exercise if you want to get stronger. You don't sit around and say, you know what? If I sit and rest longer, I'll have more energy because I'll be storing up my energy. No, that works when you're on empty. But if you're not on empty and you're looking for more energy, then it's best that you get up and do some jumping jacks. Get up and run in place. You'll be tired for a little while, but you'll be doing what you'll be manufacturing energy. See, we have to learn these sciences of the body, these sciences of the universe. In order to get more energy, you got to exert more energy. That's why the rich get richer and the poor get poor. The poor is into conserving. The poor is into lack. The rich is in the expansion. The rich know if they want more, they got to get out. They want more, they got to take more action. They know the value is in taking action, not conserving. So they work harder. They work smarter. They invest more money. They invest more time. They invest more in themselves. Here's the two things, brothers and sisters, that you and I need to do. We just need to take action. Like Sister Denise said, just get started. See, when you're at the point of inertia, you're not moving, then the objective is to just get moving. Don't worry about running 10 miles. Just say, you know what? I'm just gonna get started. I'm just gonna walk real fast. You know, I started going to the gym now, Sister Brandy, probably going for about a month now, at least a couple of times a week. And I haven't exercised. I haven't exercised in years. I'm talking about in years, probably longer than your youngest what do they call it? Baker.
Bread
right?
baker, yeah.
Bread baker. I haven't exercised in years. But I knew if I want to hold on to life, I got to give up the very thing I'm trying to hold on to. I got to give it up. I got to give up that energy. I got to give up that spirit, if you will. So I started going, and if you know that you haven't done something for that long and you're starting to do it, the voice is loud telling you, man, I don't feel like I go during the week. I don't go on weekend, man. Monday morning, man, I don't feel like going to get on no treadmill for 30 minutes. So what I have to do, tell myself, Don't worry about 30 minutes. Don't worry about running. Just go and just walk. Let this be a light day for you. Just go and just get on there and, do 15 minutes. See? So just get started. Do a little bit. Trick yourself, I call it. Trick yourself. I'm not going to work out a whole lot. I'm just going to go and I'm just going to get on the treadmill. Before you know it, once you start sweating and your heart rate goes up, then before you know it, I'm turning up the speed, Sister Brandy. Then turn it back down. Turn it up before you know it, 10 minutes gone by. See? But I didn't tell myself, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do 300 calories. I'm going to do 30 minutes and I'm going to run as fast as 6.5, whatever that is, miles per hour, whatever it is. Right? And I said, you know what? Daryl, just focus on getting there. Just focus on going and we'll just see what happens. See? So you don't wrestle with this in your mind. So just do something. Get started. Get some motion, right? The value of action. All action is valuable. Some action is more valuable than other, but all action is valuable. So take some action. Get started. No matter how small, don't get comfortable in your small. Get comfortable in taking action, right? No matter how small, and then trick yourself to do the rest. Don't think about it, right? Don't think about it. The fastest way to make things happen is decide and take action. Is it good for me? Should I do it? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Get up and go. That's what I do. I just get up. I'll be sitting around reading. See, it's less energy, Sister Brandy, to sit around and read. Just read all day. Oh man, I'm doing a whole lot, man. I'm getting my mind right. I'm getting my mind. I'm reading some good books. These are not novels. These are self-help books. I'm just reading, just sitting on the couch reading. I'm just reading, right? I'm just, oh man, I'm gonna have this book done. Well, I'm gonna read this book in about 2 days. Right? But I need to go to Walmart. So what I do is I just get up. They say, okay, let's go. And you'll be surprised. You'll be surprised. I just get up and go. Let's go to the store. Before you know it, you got to stop, get some gas. Don't start going through these mind games with yourself. Thank God you got some money to stop and get some gas. And go and stop and get you some gas, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? Thank God, because he cannot give you, you can not have any money or not have a car, whatever. Thank God and go. So just go 1, 2, 3, just get up and go. You ain't gonna hurt nobody. You ain't gonna hurt yourself. It ain't like they tell you 1, 2, 3, jump into fire, jump into a lake of fire. 1, 2, 3, get on the telephone call, make that call. Don't know what you're saying. Just say, hey, how you doing? This is Daryl, Mom. Just want to touch base with how's everything going? The reason for my call. See, just do it. Number 2, focus on building momentum. See, once I get on the treadmill, Sister Brandy, and my heart start racing, I get a little sweat going, a little perspiration.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Then now I focus on, building the momentum, right? Increasing. Well, let me just go up to about, I start at 4.0. I said, let me get up to 4.5 real quick. Then that's a little bit of jog, Then I tell myself, oh man, this ain't bad. I'm not, exasperated. I'm shooting, and go back down to 4 and wait a couple of minutes, and then run some more. So you want to focus on building momentum. How do you do that? You stack activities on top of each other. You stack activities on top of each other. That's how you build momentum. You can't build momentum if you got gaps in between your activities, right? Your gap should be at the end of the day. Your gap should be at the beginning of the day. But during your day, you want to have minimal gaps. You want to build momentum. Build momentum. You stack up your activities. You go from one activity to another activity. Don't go from one activity, take a break. One more activity, take a break. One more activity, take a break. One more activity. Yeah, you can get up and stretch. But I say take a break. That means you go off, sit down somewhere. Go off, go get you some water. I mean, get you some water before. Fill and get full of water. Then you have to do that, right? You start playing these mental games with yourself. All right, brothers and sisters. So those are 2 things I want to share with you. We're at the top of the hour. This is the hour of power. The value of taking action to get your money right, to get your life right, get your relationships right, to get your health right. Got to take action to get something right. If not, you're just taking chance that somebody else's actions gonna make it right. And it might not make it right for you. They might only make it right for them. All right. So that's our message for today. We're gonna swing it over to Sister Brandy so she can give us some closing comments, and then we'll go ahead and leave you for broadcast number 79, getting closer and closer to breaking that 100 mark. Over to you,
Praise
Sister
be to
Brandy.
God. Yes, sir, Brother Darrell. I want to say congratulations. That was awesome. I mean, you didn't even talk long, but you gave the nuggets, you gave the information that we are going to take action today. Listen, thank you all for participating in the Black Wealth Empowerment. Thank you, Sister Denise Renee Muhammad and Sister Tamora Muhammad, for joining the call and giving us your testimony, because it gives us energy, it feeds us, it feeds the world, and we are excited that you are part of the Black Wealth Empowerment. I really don't have any much more to say, but I'm about to take some action. I'm gonna take my break because it's the end of the night, as Brother Darrell said. The gap at the end of the night. It's the end of the night, so I'm gonna take my gap. I'm gonna start fresh in the morning, and I'm gonna get it going because the momentum is high. So when the momentum is high, you got to take action. Don't play around. Don't think about it. Just be about it. Praise be to the God. Have a good evening, everyone. May God continue to bless you. I look forward to seeing you all on the Facebook page throughout the week. Let's dialogue. Let's have some conversation. Let's share and empower each other. Have a good evening. Peace and love.
All right. Thank you, Sister Brandy. Thank you so very much. Unfortunately, our Courage Coach didn't make it, but God willing, he'll be with us next week. Brothers and sisters, we are so happy that you decided to be with us on broadcast number 79, The Value of Taking Action, here at Black Wealth Empowerment Live. It's serious business, brothers and sisters. This thing is serious. It's serious. You know, if they fighting and jockeying for position at the top, you know what we should be doing, right? We should be jockeying and positioning as well, because whatever happens at the top, it's going to shake down and trickle down, and we need to be ready when it comes. Brothers and sisters, thank you for being here. We want to encourage you to watch this replay. Go to YouTube and put in Black Wealth Empowerment Live. Find the channel, subscribe, and hit the notification button so they can notify you when our videos go up, because we might throw something up, in the middle of the week. You just never know, right? Stay ready so you won't have to get ready. So thank you for being here, brothers and sisters. Come back to the Private Elusive exclusive Facebook page during the week, because we're posting some things there just for you. All right, just for you, so you can be empowered. All right, so thank you for being here, and as always, is to see you at the top, not from the top, because you, your family, but most importantly, our Black community deserves your very best. So be your very best every second of the day. All right, God willing, we'll see you tomorrow, brothers and sisters. Have a great week.